Hello everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how do you lose a CDL license. Now we're not talking about like you lost your wallet and your CDL license was in there. We're actually talking about you no longer have a valid CDL license. You had one and now you don't. That's right, you had one and now you don't. So pretty much there's only two real reasons that somebody can lose their CDL license, which means it gets revoked from them. Reason number one is that you did something stupid or something super silly and you got your license revoked from you. So what are certain things that you can do while you're driving to take your license away? One, drinking and driving, definitely a no-go. If you get caught once, they remove your license for I believe a year, right? If you get caught twice, you're probably not going to get your CDL license ever again. At the end of the day, you're a professional driver. You're responsible to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, which at the end of the day is taking care of the many people that you drive next to. Or you can do something like get into a crazy accident. You can do something that has to do with manslaughter in a vehicle. All of those dramatic things will happen and will remove your CDL license. Or the other thing is, say you have a lot of stupid little silly infractions when it comes to speeding, careless driving, and you accumulate too many points, your CDL license and your license in general will be revoked from you. The other way that you can lose your CDL license is if you fail to kind of do the upkeep with it. So sometimes we hear stories all the time where somebody had their CDL license before, they got out of trucking, they thought they'll never want to drive a truck again in their life, but something changed, they wanted to get their CDL license back, and they realized that they lost it forever. So how do you lose it? One, you're going to not do your DOT physicals. So in order to have a CDL license itself, you're going to have to make sure that you make sure your DOT physical is up to date and valid. So what does that mean? A DOT physical, make sure that you are healthy enough to transport and drive a tractor trailer. Once you do that and you're healthy, most of the time you have to do that every 2 years. You have to submit that to the DMV itself. Now there's no extra work needed to be done except just making sure you go for your DOT physical. If you do have health issues, it does not mean that it's going to last you 2 years. That might mean that every year you're going to have to get that DOT physical renewed. And on average, a doctor costs around $100. So if you want help to finding yourself a DOT physical doctor and you're in the New Jersey area, give our team a call, 908-525-3609. Our doctor charges $100. We'll give you a voucher. You can go right over to Newark where our doctor is located and he'll be able to help you out with that. Now there's no other testing or anything requirements in order to keep yourself a CDL license unless you want to keep the hazmat endorsement. Every couple of years you're going to have to retake the hazmat endorsement written test to make sure that you're up to date with all of the proper information when it comes to dealing hazardous material. But other than that, you never have to take another road test again, you never have to take another written test again. All you got to do is make sure that you're up to date with your DOT physical. So, one word of wisdom for you is, we've seen it time and time again, where somebody says, I don't need my CDL license anymore, I want to save a few bucks every time I renew my driver's license, so I'm not going to get the DOT physical, it's all a hassle. And then 5 years down the road, boom, all of a sudden now they have to, an opportunity comes up that they can't pass up, which means now they want to make more money, they want to start driving the trucks again, and they got to start from scratch. So in order to get a CDL license again, you have to start from the beginning, which means you have to get yourself a CDL permit, which means pass 3 different written exams to get yourself that permit that we talked about. Step number 2 is you're going to have to pass a 2.5 hour long road test. That's right. For all you people who have lost their CDL license way in the past and had your CDL license for many years, the test is completely different. So once you pass this 2.5 hour long test, now you're able to get your CDL license again, and I'm sure you won't make the same mistake twice in a lifetime. So in order to avoid that, if you have your license, keep up with it. It's going to be an extra few bucks every time you renew your CDL. Yes, you're going to have to go get that DOT physical done, but at least, hey, you're being healthy, you're making sure the doctor's checking up on you, and you never know what the future is going to bring. So if you are interested in getting yourself a CDL license again, or getting yourself a CDL license for the very first time, give our office a call, 908-525-3609, or check out our virtual school tour at cdldrivingacademy.com/tour, cdldrivingacademy.com/tour. Thanks. Have a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out. Click on that button. And if you want to continue yourself on your road to freedom, here's more videos to watch. There's endless amounts. Hopefully we get to see each other one day very soon. Thanks.